Can you combine project and task tracking data with your time clock or time and attendance data? Yes, you can. With Clockit, that's definitely possible. Hi, my name is Basil. I'm the founder of Clockit, and we help companies do their payroll in less than 5 minutes. We've been doing this for about 10 years, so yeah, let's jump right into it. Looking at your Pocket account, you will see that there is a project and task tracking bar right on top. So for example, over here, I'm going to say demo, and I can assign it to a project. So I'm going to do this, let's say, to a tutorial. And all I'm going to say it's a billable hours, and I click play. Now in this instance, what happens is the timer starts running, and this is my project and task information. At the same time, if I would like to also capture my clock in, clock out, I can do that. Now, if you noticed, I did the punch in, punch out after I started the task. There are options that disable this, so you can allow a user to log a task only once they have clocked in. These are settings that are available, and you can do these. The other option that we have is, let me very quickly stop this task. I can even enter manual time. So I'm going to say manual time, and I'm going to assign it to, let's say, another project which may be testing. This is not billable this time. What I'll do is I'll make it as manual time, and I can say I can log the hours from 11 and let's say till the 15th. I can do till 12, that's about an hour. And I can simply click on the play button. And this way you can save the task directly. So the next question obviously is going to be, where do I see these tasks? So we have an option where I can see all my saved tasks, and you can see that over here, the one that I created earlier, manual time, and we have the demo time. Now these options that you see to edit, delete, and duplicate or continue the task is all based on permissions and groups. So you can have groups of employees and assign them permissions so that very specific groups have access to very specific features. And you would get all your task information over here. Another nice feature that we have is we have a desktop app that runs on Mac, Windows, and Linux. And over here, you can do the same thing. Let me just close this and open it up again. And you can see both the task which I have recorded earlier is available, or tracked earlier is available over here. The additional feature that I have, let me just do this as a desktop demo. And I'm going to put this into, let's say, it can be Clockit, and I click on play. Now this task has started. It says it's a demo and it's tracking me over here. It also shows me that I have clocked in. A good feature that we have for the desktop app is based on permissions. You can track the screen. We grab screenshots at random intervals of 10 minutes. And those screenshots do get saved into the employee profile, and you as an admin can obviously see all of these screenshots. If you would like to capture a manual screenshot, you can do that also. All I do is click on the screenshot button. I give the permissions, and it will capture a screenshot and send it to the backend. An important note on privacy is that when the screen grab is only captured when your task is running, and we do not capture any screen grabs otherwise. So now if I stop this task, so do the screen grabs, and we don't send anything to the Clockit account. If I refresh my task tracking screen, we'll just wait for a couple of seconds for the image to be shown, and there you go, it's right there. So you can see both the images. I'm using a dual monitor, so you get both the images. You can see what your employees have been working on. Now looking at the reports, the project reports are pivot tables, so you can run reports which are project wise, billable wise. You can group all of these. You can get the total time spent on all of these projects and the subtasks. How do you go about setting these projects? Let me very quickly jump into that. We have a section to manage all your projects, and these are the projects that show up on the top bar of your project tracking taskbar. I'm going to click on Manage Projects, and I can see all the projects that have been created. You can budget for these projects, and you can either enable or disable them. If I click on any project, you can create your task codes, and you can have multiple task codes per project, and then you assign your users into that project so only these users get access to very specific projects. Basically, this means that all your users would only see projects that they have access to, and they don't get to see anything else. And that's about it with the projects and tasks. And this is how you combine it with your clock, with your time clock and your attendance data so that you can have all the information in one account rather than having multiple tools to do your time tracking, and then to do your projects and task tracking, and so on. Before I go away, I do have the exact same feature in the mobile apps as well. I'm going to log in into the mobile app so that I can show you this. And right now I'm inside the mobile app, and if I click on the left menu on top, I have an option to log task. It's the exact same feature which is there on the web, and I can say mobile demo, and I can assign it to a project, and I can just click on start. Now once I do this, inside my diary it shows that there is a project which is running, and you can see that right on top over here. And the previous two tasks which I created for the demo is also available on the mobile app. And the ongoing task has an end button. So once I'm done with the task, I can either end it, I can mark it billable. In this case, I'm just going to end it, and it saves the task on my profile. You also have the option to do a manual time inside the mobile app, so I can show you that as well. You just go to add time on top, and you can fill this form up and submit your manual time request. The manual time is also permission based, so this means that unless you have the permission, you're not allowed to create a task manually. These are all based on your company policy and how you would like your employees to use this feature. So that wraps it up. Until next time.